So on today's video, I'm going to be giving you some helpful tips on how to keep your clothing white and giving them a bit of longevity so they stay white for longer and they're not going that sort of awful off-white grey kind of colour. So product care, a bit of product guidance. You might know some of these little tips, so forgive me if you do, but there might be some other ones that you don't know about, so keep watching. I love to wear white. I have 2 children. They are grubby, but as long as you keep them at arm's length when they've got those grubby hands, then you'll be okay. So yeah, I will not be stopped from wearing white clothing just because I've got kids. I love white, so I want to help you so you can continue to wear white as well. So please don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, so you never miss any more videos from Mum Life London. And without further ado, let's get on with the right. Now for sorting out the washing. So I keep all my whites just with whites. So that means absolutely no greys. We do not want greys in our white wash. Now for my slogan clothing, my biggest tip for you, and again you may already do this, but wash these inside out. And with any of your clothes that you want to keep in good condition and lasting a little longer, wash them inside out, because when they're in the washing machine and they're rubbing against all the other garments, particularly if they're on a fast spin, obviously it's going to create a bit of bobbling and roughen up the clothes, and that's when you get that kind of bobbly feeling over your clothes. It's because when you're washing it and you've not got it inside out, then it's just rubbing against the other items. So always put these bad boys inside out if you want them to last a bit longer. So welcome to possibly the messiest room in our house, our laundry room. Now I'll just go through with you some products that I use if I'm particularly concerned about some of my white clothing. If they look like they have any marks that I'm concerned about, then these are the products I use. So Dr. Beckmann Glow White Ultra, so it restores lost whiteness. I picked this up from the range. You can get it from B&M and lots of places like this, or Amazon. Amazon's my go-to for pretty much everything. I do not know what I would do without Amazon Prime. So they're really cheap, at least they were from the range. And you just shove this in your wash with your normal washing detergent and fabric softener, and just should kind of intensify the white, so freshen it up a little bit more. Another product that I use if I have any slight stains on my white clothing is this bad boy, Vanish Power Gel. So it's got this top and you just rub it into the area and then leave it for a little while, and then you shove it in the washing machine as usual. Sometimes have a Vanish Oxi Action. I just put a scoop of that sometimes in my white wash as well, just to freshen everything up. And if there's anything I'm slightly concerned about, say for example I've got a white top that has, I don't know, some kind of blue or another colour in the fabric, then I will use one of these colour sheets. So these are amazing. They prevent and absorb any colour runs in the wash, and you just shove one of these in with your wash, but they are brilliant. And again, cheap as chips. And then also, I have all the products here. This is like a little Vanish soap bar. So again, if this is something that's happened just like literally straight away, something's happened and I'm concerned about it, then I might just rub this little Vanish soap bar into it if I'm at home. So this isn't for anything major, because this isn't great if you've got like red wine on your clothes or something like that. Then I would go for the Vanish Power Gel. But if it's just something, I don't know, like a bit of chocolate or tea or something like that, then use this little Vanish bar here. Let me know in the comments what products you use, because always interested in hearing if anyone has any tips, advice, or products that they use that they think are a lot better than Vanish, but let me know below. And finally, tips for drying. Do not put your t-shirts in the tumble dryer if you want them to stay in shape, if you don't want them to shrink a little bit. And again, if you don't want the fabric to get thinner, because you know when you take stuff out of the tumble dryer and you change the filter and there's all that fluff, and that fluff is just coming off your clothes because it's drying and sucking out all of the cotton, and so you do not want that if you want these t-shirts to last a bit longer. Shirts, school shirts, always in the tumble dryer, because that kind of material, that would be fine with the tumble dryer. But t-shirts, particularly these t-shirts, I know for some of my customers, they say they put them in the tumble dryer and it's absolutely fine. And it probably will be, but you just won't get the longevity out of your t-shirts. So if you pay good money for it and you love the item, then out of the tumble dryer. Do not put it in the tumble dryer. I sound like I'm talking to my children when I say like that. Sorry if I'm going all mum on you, but it's just so natural for me to just go from talking normally to talking like mum. So was this video helpful? Do you use any of these little tips and techniques? Please let me know in the comments below. And particularly if you have anything that you do which you find to be fantastic for removing stains or for keeping your whites, then let me know in the comments below, and that will be fantastic. So please don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.